Then another vignette. 2 men will be in the field. One will be taken, and the other left. In the nature of the case in the ancient world, these are likely to be 2 brothers, or a father and a son, and they're working together. And when the end comes, it will be so sudden, so unannounced, so unexpected, that one will be taken and the other left. There are some who think this means taken away suddenly by the returning Christ. And there are others who think it means taken in judgment, like those taken in judgment in the flood in the preceding verse. And you know what? For the purpose of this text, it doesn't make any difference. Because the point is, they're separated. 2 brothers. One is ready, and one is not. A father and son. One is ready, and one is not. And then 2 women will be grinding with a hand mill. One will be taken, and the other left. In these small hand mills, not the large ones that were moved by oxen, but in small hand mills there was a flat stone, and on top of it another stone with a stick sticking out from each side, 180 degrees opposed. And 2 women, for this was women's work, sat opposite, crouched around this stone, and one pulled one stick 180 degrees, and the woman on the other side pulled it the other 180 degrees. And the seed was put down a hole in the middle, and gradually the stone, as it moved round and round and round, ground out the seed until flour was produced. 180 degrees, the other one got on it 180 degrees, 180 degrees, and 180 degrees, likely to be 2 sisters or a mother and daughter. And one is taken, and the other is left. It's unexpected. And the most startling image, the image of the thief. If the owner of the house had known at what time the thief was coming, he would have kept watch and would not have let his house be broken into. If you live long enough, you may well get your house broken into. It happened to me when I was an undergraduate living in an apartment in Montreal decades ago. I came home and the wonderful leather case that I had, it was actually my dad's, he had let me have it, was slashed. They could have just opened the clasps to get in, but they slashed it. It was ruined. And I didn't have much, but anything that I had was gone. Now, if I had known they were coming that night, it wouldn't have happened that way. I knew some fairly tough dudes. Some martial arts training. If I had known they were coming, believe me, they would not have slashed my dad's case. But I didn't know. And they came at an unexpected time. And I was robbed. The point of all of these vignettes is exactly the same. Wait for the Lord Jesus as those who do not wish to be surprised by the Master's return. The point is that I cannot tell you when he is coming, but I can't tell you when he's not. And in this case, the separation is not between those who enter into greater rewards and those who enter into less or the like. If we judge by the Noah account, some are destroyed, most are destroyed, and only those who are ready are saved. So if deep down in your mind you've heard the gospel enough times, you know that Christ has died for sinners, and that is the only basis on which we may have security at the judgment seat of God. It's the only way we're going to be accepted before God on the last day, not on the ground of how good I've been or how hard I've tried or how sincerely I've served people in my medical profession or whatever it may be, but solely on the ground of what Christ has done on my behalf. You know that that's what Christians think, but you, for your part, say, it's going to put a crimp in my lifestyle. Someday. Not yet. If Christ comes while you're thinking that, may God have mercy on your soul. Because when he comes, it's that unexpected that even the closest relationships, the closest activities, will divide Christ's people from those who reject him.